Hello, welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric. I've got two co-hosts here today, as you can see. Mr. Brody and Miss Mags are joining us on this New Year's Eve. It's a very, very cold New England night. We just got back from church for our New Year's Eve service, as we traditionally go to on New Year's Eve. It's an awesome service. 2018 is going to be an awesome year. We're looking at thankful for the 2017 was a good year, but we're going to take out the good stuff and move on. And 2018 is going to be even better. God's going to do some awesome things in 2018 through us. So, and through this channel and through tutoring business and through everything in general. So thank you all for who subscribe to my channel. May God bless you and keep you. And, yeah, so that's it. So let's get this game underway, and we're going to broadcast. It's right now about 9:30, just about 9:30 on East Coast in New England here in Massachusetts. So we're going to broadcast. We're going to probably do 3 videos tonight. So we're going to do a little marathon of Strat-o-matic Baseball 1978. I know Al Red Sox fan will be happy with that. And, we actually have 3 more videos to do. We're actually at 297. Let me check again. 297. Yeah, I think there was 297 on our video count. So we're going to actually hit 500 videos on our channel at midnight. It's pretty cool. So let me just double check here. So that's going to be awesome. So anyway, so let's get this game underway. It's a game between the Minnesota Twins. Currently, we're tied with Milwaukee for first place. So Mr. Brody and Miss Mags would like to get us some wins here, so we can ring in the new year with a Red Sox winning streak. Right, Mr. Brody and Miss Mags? They're excited. They're just trying to contain They're just trying to stay warm now next to the heater here. They've got their stuffed animals and everything, and so they're all set. So let's play some ball.
Welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
All right, play ball. Yep, we're currently at video 497, so this will be 498. And it's time to do game video 3 when hits midnight here on the East Coast. 2018, we'll have hit our 500th video. So again, I want to thank you all for those who are watching and are watching at a later date. Wish you all a happy New Year and God bless. And yeah, let's get this game underway. So Jim Wright is on the mound for the Boston Red Sox. He'll be opposed by, and I didn't see the whole picture for the other team there. I missed it. Anyway, we'll see that when it comes up. Oh, I think it was Roger Erickson. Roger Erickson, that's right. So again, I figured we'd go with using Strat-o-matic baseball, since this is our, probably of all the series that we've had, this is the one that we've dedicated the most time for. And the Mr. Brody's probably favorite series here. And I know Al Red Sox fans, this is probably his favorite series that I do. So yeah. So alright, so let's get this game underway. Like I said, for the 5th time. All right, so Hoskin Powell will lead it off. He'll play right field. Batting second will be Roy Smalley, the shortstop. Batting third will be Rod Carew, the first baseman. Cleanup hitter is Dan Ford, the center fielder. Mike Cubbage will bat fifth and play third. Is that Craig Cusack? I think it's Craig Cusack. Yeah, Craig Cusack. The DH bats sixth. Butch Weiniger is catching today, batting seventh. Willie Nord, the left fielder, bats eighth. And Rob Wilfong will round out the lineup, batting ninth and playing second. So, all right, so Hoskin Powell steps into the plate. And let's check out the Red Sox defense. So we have Rice. This is the second game of a doubleheader on a Sunday. Rice, Lynn, and Evans are playing in the outfield. And Yastrzemski's back. I think he DH'd the last game. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But anyway, Brohammer's still in at third. Hobson's still out with some kind of injury. And Burleson's out, I think, with some kind of injury, too, because he hasn't played the last few games anyway. And Hobson even longer. I think Hobson's been at least a week. Which we're not missing his defense, definitely. Jerry Remy at second. Kyle Yastrzemski at first. Jim Wright on the mound, of course. And Bob Montgomery is going to get a start behind the plate. Second game of a doubleheader. So Colin Fisk is going to get the day off. Not sure who the DH is, so he may be DHing today, possibly, for this game, too. So, all right. So let's get this game underway. Here we go. So, all right, looks in for the sign from Montgomery. Here's the windup and the pitch. And it's going to be off the 5 column of Wright. And that's going to be a strikeout. So good start for Jim Wright and the Red Sox. So 1 down. So Roy Smalley up there. He's hitting .318 with 14 homers and 59 runs batted. And we didn't go through Jim Wright's stats. I apologize for that. Actually, let's go through Hoskin. We'll go through Hoskin Powell's next time he comes up. I always miss that first batter, it seems. So much other stuff I'm talking about. So anyways, Jim Wright is 7-3 on the year. He was 8-4 in the actual season, so he's right on pace for that. 3.71 ERA, looking good too. 3.57 for the year. 170 innings pitched, 85 hits, 22 walks, and 38 strikeouts. A little high on the walks. Has allowed 7 home runs. A little high on that too. So, all right, Roy Smalley up now. Again, we said he's hitting .318 with 14 homers and 59 runs batted in. He's hitting about 30 points, actually about 40 points above his average, so he's doing well so far this season. And his power numbers are a little bit above his power numbers. So here we go. So Wright looks in for the sign from Montgomery. Here's a windup in the pitch. It's going to be also off the 5 column. And it's going to be a ground ball to Yastrzemski at first. He's a 2 range. And that is going to be handled by Yastrzemski. Takes on a hop and flips it to right for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down for the Twins here in the top of the first. Rod Carew up now. Carew comes in hitting .349 with 4 homers and 32 runs batted in. So he hit .333 for the actual season. Power numbers are probably a little bit higher. He's hit 4 home runs already and only hit 5 for the entire season. And RBI totals are a little bit low so far. Walks 35, about right on pace where he should be for that. And strikeouts, probably about the same. And 12 stolen bases, a little bit low on that end. So here's the windup in the pitch by Wright. It's going to be off the 6 column, so all 3 batters so far off the pitcher's column. Card. And that'll be a base hit to center. So Carew is on with a single. So 2 outs now for Dan Ford. Dan Ford comes in hitting .268 with 8 homers and 34 runs batted in. Hit 274 for the season, so right on about where it should be there. 8 homers. Again, probably a little bit higher, but pretty good. 34 runs batted, and he's low on his RBI total too, so Twins, it'll be interesting to see if the Twins are I think the Twins are underperforming a little bit as a team, at least as far as their offense goes anyway. 31 walks, probably about right. 54 strikeouts and 6 stolen bases, so he's running a little bit more. So Carew gets his lead off first. Yastrzemski's holding him on, because he is a threat to steal. Here's the windup in the pitch by Wright. And Carew holds close to the bag as Wright is watching him closely. Finally, we get one off of the 1 column, off of the batter's column. And that's going to be a base hit to Wright. So let's see here. Are we going to throw for the lead runner? 75% chance. I think we're gonna. We have 2 outs, so we still only need to get 1 batter out. We're gonna try to nail him, as that was base hit to Wright. So Evans has got an excellent arm, so we're gonna try it. And Carew is out at third base, gunned down by Dwight Evans. Excellent job. So Dwight Evans guns down another runner to retire, and that'll end the inning. So Roger Erickson on the mound. He's got a 9-8 record. Again, right where he should be, 14-13 on the season, so he's on pace for that. 300 ERA of 3.16, so performing about 0.8 of a run better in the replay so far. 157 innings pitched, 134 hits around. So actually, he's doing better as far as his hits go. His hits are 13 less than his innings pitched, and he actually was slightly over his hits for innings pitched in the actual season. 38 walks, which again is probably about right. 56 strikeouts. That number is a little bit low. Home runs allowed, 10, so that's probably about right. Again, I like to compare the stats here, and we're getting to a point in the season where we're approaching, I think, about 90 games, so definitely getting enough big enough sample size. So, all right, so Jerry Remy will lead it off for the Red Sox. He plays second. Jack Broham, the third baseman, batting second. Jim Rice, the left fielder, bats third. Batting cleanup is first baseman Kyle Yastrzemski. Fred Lynn, the center fielder, bats fifth. Dwight Evans is your right fielder, batting sixth. Batting seventh, Gary Hancock, the DH. I think this might be definitely his first start. I'm not sure if it's his first at bat. I think it might be, though. Bob Montgomery is behind the plate, batting eighth, and batting ninth is the shortstop, Frank Duffy. So Remy comes in hitting .302 with 2 homers and 27 runs batted in. He hit 2 home runs for the season, has 2 so far here. Hitting .302, which is about 20 points, about 25 points higher than his average, 24 to be exact. 27 runs batted in, so right on pace for that. 23 walks, again, good numbers there, and 36 strikeouts. Probably a little high on the strikeouts. And not quite as many stolen bases, only 9 stolen bases so far. But he'll probably be running today if we can get him on, because Weiniger is a average arm, so we might try to get him in the scoring position. So, all right, so Erickson looks in for the sign. Corners are playing in, coverage in Peru. Here's the windup in the pitch, and that's going to be off the 6th column. And that's going to be a range check on Dan Ford. 1 through 3 will be a hit. And he gets in front of it. And he'll make the play for out number 1. So Remy flies out to Ford. And actually, there's a diving catch. Again, what I say doesn't always line up with this, like our Red Sox fan does too. It doesn't always line up with this. I like to do my own play-by-play. Kind of imagine what's happening. So, all right, so 1 out for Jack Brohammer. Getting another start today in the absence of Butch Hobson. He's hitting .276 on the season with 13 runs batted in, so hitting about 40 points above his average. 13 runs batted in, right on pace where he should be on that. 11 walks, about right, and 7 strikeouts. So again, performing about where he should be, except his average is a little higher. I'm sure that'll even off as the season goes on. So it's going to be off his 2 column. That's his best column. However, he grounds out to Wolfong at second for out number 2. So 2 outs in the Red Sox first for Jim Rice. Now his numbers is one you want to compare and look at. So he's a little bit beyond, probably about 55% or so of his at bats. 16 doubles, so pretty good pace right there. Maybe a little bit ahead of where he should be there, but maybe about right though. 3 triples, definitely not getting as many triples. 27 homers, so I think he's close to being on pace for 50 homers. Definitely on pace for his 46 homers. It'll be interesting to see if he can get that to that 50 mark. 73 runs batted in, so about where he should be for that. Maybe a little bit under what he should be, but about right. Hitting .309 right on there, .315 for the actual season. 9 walks, so ahead of that pace. And 84 strikeouts, unfortunately a little bit ahead of that pace too. And 7 stolen bases, has yet to steal a base so far this season. So Erickson looks in for the sign from Weiniger. Nods his head. Delivers. Here's the windup in the pitch to Rice. And it's going to be off Rice's 2 column, which is his worst column. And he'll strike out swing. So the Red Sox go in order in the first, and after 1 full, it's no score. So Mike Cubbage up for the Twins. It'll be Cubbage, Cusack, and Weiniger. So Cubbage comes in hitting .301 with a homer and 21 runs batted in. Again, his RBI totals are low. Got about halfway through his season, or his number at bats, and he's only got 21 on a pace to hit about 40 approximately. Get 40 out runs batted in, and only 1 home run. Average, though, is a bit better at .301, about 20 points ahead of his numbers. 27 walks, a little bit ahead, and right on with his strikeouts at 21. 2 stolen bases. That's right, looks in for the sign from Montgomery. Cubbage steps into the box. Here's the windup in the pitch. It's going to be off his 1 column. So that's going to be a ground out to Remy. Plays it on a hop over Yastrzemski. So 1 up and 1 down. So to bring up Craig Cusack with his cool sunglasses there. It's a night game, so I'm not sure exactly why he's wearing sunglasses, but he is. Perhaps the lights at light towers are blinding him, or he's just trying to look cool. So it's a good night here at Fenway. So Cusack steps into the box. Perhaps he's hiding from his bad numbers here, as he's hit only .173 for the season, hitting .178 in the replay, so right on with that. He's yet to hit a homer, hit 4 in the season, and 6 runs batted in. Walk totals are a little bit higher than he did on his pace for the season. Strikeouts are a little bit low, so that's good. And 1 stolen base. Hey, Miss Mags. What's up, guys? They're enjoying sitting by the heater there. They're all nice and relaxed there. Right, Mr. Brody? You're all nice and relaxed? Yes, he is. Mr. Brody just went out. He's set for the night. So, all right. So, Cusack steps into the box. He'll come up with 1 out here in the Minnesota second, as we hear the ambulance outside. Mr. Brody does not like that. It's alright, so it's going to be off the 4 column of Wright. And it hits the 12 there, that rare 12 roll. It's going to be a ground out to Yastrzemski at first. So 2 outs now for Butch Weiniger. Weiniger comes up hitting .251 for the season with 3 homers and 29 runs batted in. So he's about halfway through his at-bats there. A little low on his doubles. Homer is about where he should be. And already has that triple out of the way. 29 RBIs. So his RBI totals are a little bit higher. So he's a little bit overperforming there so far. His average is about 20 points higher. Mr. Brody's comes back, checking out Miss Mags there. You be a good boy, Brody. Let's see here. So 29 walks. Good numbers there, too. A little bit ahead of his schedule there. And keeping the strikeouts down at only 13 so far. So here's the windup in the pitch. And it's going to be off for the 4 column of Wright. And it's going to be a ground ball to Brohammer at third. He's a 3 range. So 1-4 will be a hit. This is Miss Mags' turn to go into the Brody. To go in the co-host seat. We're on camera now. Behave. So that's going to be a ground out. Up with it. Over to Yastrzemski. And that'll do it for the Twins in the second. So after 1.5, no score. The Red Sox will have Captain Carl Yastrzemski up, Fred Lynn, and Dwight Evans. Yastrzemski is hitting .287, so about 10 points ahead of his numbers for the season. 9 homers and 39 runs batted in. So he's about where he should be. He's about where he should be. For home runs, for power numbers. RBIs are a little low. Doubles about right. Triples, he's already surpassed his triple total. He's already got 3 for the season. 42 walks is about right. And 27 strikeouts again, about right there. So Yastrzemski steps into the box. Erickson gets the sign from Weiniger. And as I said, here's the windup in the pitch. And it's going to be off the 3 column. I call that the walk column for Yastrzemski. And he's going to pop it up. And Smalley will make the catch for out number 1. So 1 gone in the Red Sox second. Brings up Fred Lynn. Fred Lynn hit .274, hitting .274 with 17 homers and 57 runs batted in. He kind of paced the hit about 30, so definitely well ahead of his pace there, as he only hit 22 on the season. So his power numbers are good. RBI totals, perhaps a little bit ahead of where they should be. So he's had but his average is about 24 points behind his schedule, his average for the season. So his at-bats have been productive. 28 walks. So walk numbers are a little low. Strikeout numbers are a little about where they should be. So Lynn comes out with 1 out and nobody on. It's going to be off of 1 column. And that'll be a ground ball to Crew at first. 1 hop. And he'll take it, and that'll be it for Lynn. So Lynn is retired. So 2 down now. Nobody out. Brings up Dwight Evans. Evans hitting .275 with 14 homers and 49 runs batted in. Average about 20 to 28 points above his average. RBI totals a little bit higher than he's on pace to hit to surpass that. Home runs about where he should be on that. He's already got 2 triples and doubles, about right there. 41 walks, that's good there. And strikeouts are a little bit high. but not too bad. So here's the pitch to Evans. It's going to be out the 5 column of Erickson. And he's going to hit this one a long way. Norwood reaches up, though, and makes the catch. Just shy of the track. So that's it for the Red Sox in the second. So we head to the third. No score. So right back on the hill. Corners are playing in for Willie Norwood. Norwood only a .210 hitter on the season with 4 homers and 29 runs batted in. So his average is a bit low so far. Power numbers about where they should be. So it's going to be out the 3 column. And that's going to be a pop-up to Remy. Remy's on the outfield grass, makes the catch for out number 1. So let's check out some scores here. Got to keep an eye on the Milwaukee score. So Texas all over Baltimore 8-0. Chicago leads Milwaukee. That's good news for us, as we're tied with them first place 2-1. Fortunately, the Yankees are ahead of Kansas City 1-0. I think we're a game and a half ahead of the Yankees currently. Detroit edging California 5-4. Toronto leads Oakland 1-0. Clancy battling Broberg. Seattle leads Cleveland 3-2. Mitchell and Hyde dueling, and in our matchup, no score. So number 9 hitter Wilfong up now. He's had a rough start to the season, hitting only .183 with 2 home, but does have 2 homers, which he only hit 1 for the actual season, and 5 runs batted in. So his numbers all look good except for his average. His average, which is actually his walk total is a little low, and his strikeout total a bit high. But his average is 83 points under his average. So definitely not performing up to his standards there. See what he can do here against Wright with one out and nobody on, and this is going to be out the 6th column. That's going to be a base hit, so that'll help his average a little bit. So a 1-out base runner from Minnesota. Brings up top of the order Hoskin Powell. He struck out his first time up. And they're going to do a hit and run. Powell's going to miss the pitch, and we're going to throw for the runner definitely. See if Monty can throw him out. Throw is low. Karam's off. Oh, man. So the throw is low. Karam's off the glove of Duffy and rolls in the left center. So good job, Monty and Duffy. Definitely not your starting battery for the, stolen base combination there for the Red Sox, as Monty's got a below average arm and Duffy is not the slickest fielder there is. So Wilfong will move to third base on the error by Monty. So that'll credit Wilfong with a stolen base, advancing to third on the error. So that'll bring up Powell. Powell's still up to the plate with 1 out. And he gets going to get a good pitch to hit here, so this could drive in the run. And that's going to be a base hit up the middle, so Wilfong will jog home. And it's 1-0 Minnesota. And that run will be earned, as he probably would have scored from second anyway. So I'm pretty sure that'll come out. That should come out earned. Yeah, one thing I don't like, I wish you could check out is, can we? Yeah, we can. No, we can actually. I was gonna say I don't think we can check out the. Oh, we can check out how the Red Sox schedule is here. So they won the first game against Minnesota 7-6. But yeah, I don't think we can. Yes, we can actually. So let's just see if that run is unearned as we thought. Don't usually check that box score mid-game, but we will this time. It's alright, so Roy Smalley up now. Minnesota up 1-0 on the RBI single by Powell. Powell will get the RBI on it, even though it's an... So actually, that is an unearned run. I was thinking it was an earned, but I guess that error allowing him to get to third would cause that, because it's not guaranteed that he's going to score. We'll check it at the end of the inning to see if it remains unearned, but So Roy Smalley up now. Grounded out his first time up, and he's going to get a good pitch to hit here. And that's going to be a base hit. So runners on first and second, one down for Carew. Smalley takes a 3-step lead. Wright holds the runner. So it's going to be up the 5 column, and that'll be a fly ball to center. Lynn should get this one easily. And he starts back, comes in, makes the catch, can of corn. So 2 outs now. Runners on first, second for Dan Ford. Singled his first time up. And that's a ground ball to Duffy. He handles it. Over to Yastrzemski. 6-3. And that Twins will be done for the third. So after 2.5, it's Minnesota 1 and Boston nothing. So let's check out the box score again. Yeah, see, it came back and has earned. I think initially it was unearned because of the error. At least I think that, unless I was looking at this first. But I think originally it showed unearned. But it does show up unearned because he would have scored anyway because there was a base hit after that. All right, so Gary Hancock up now. He's making his first at-bat of the season. 225 for the season, 4 runs batted and 80 at-bats with 3 doubles. A walk and 12 strikeouts. So Hancock getting a start at DH today. So Erickson looks in for the sign. Here's the windup in the pitch. And it's going to be off the 4 column. That's going to be a ground ball to Carew. Crew's a 2 range, so 1 and 2 will be a hit. And he gets in front of it. Oh! And Hancock will reach on the arrow by Carew. And Carew boots it. So Erickson Hancock on an error. So the leadoff runner on for the Red Sox here in the third. Down 1-0. So Bob Montgomery, let's see if he can atone for his error. Run would have scored anyway, but let's see what he can do here. So Monty is actually doing pretty well so far this season. In 19 at-bats, hitting .368 with 8 runs batted in. So he only had 29 at-bats on the season, so if we keep to that, he should easily surpass that .241 average. And he's already surpassed his RBI total of 5. 2 walks and 8 strikeouts, so Monty hitting well. And it's going to be off the 2 column. I don't think he's going to do anything here unless he can draw that walk. That would be nice. No, he's going to strike out looking. So Monty down on K's. Erickson now with 2 strikeouts. So it'll bring up Duffy. Let's see if he can, not really atone, but he definitely probably should have handled that. He'll even say that. As Monty threw the ball in the dirt, but he definitely could have could at least blocked it, prevented the runner from going to third. So Duffy up now. Duffy's hitting .345, so he's off to a good start at the plate. Already has 10 runs batted in. He only had 4 for the actual season, so shattering that mark. Has yet to walk yet, and strikeout total is a little higher. So let's see what he can do here. See if we can get that walk. Number 8, come on. Nope, it's going to be a ground ball to third. Looks like they're going to get the runner at second. And they get the lead runner at second. So 2 down now. Duffy at first on the fielder's choice. So it'll bring up Jerry Remy. Remy hitting .301 on... actually we didn't go over his stats. Or did we? I think we might have actually. Yes, we did. So, alright, so Remy flew out his first time up. And he'll get a good pitch to hit here. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, and Remy's going to hit this one a long way. This could go, but no, it's off the top of the wall. And we're going to send Duffy, definitely, with 2 down. And Ford with just an average arm. We're going to go for it. So they're going to allow the run to score as they cut it off, preventing Remy from going to third. And the Red Sox have tied the score at 1 on the RBI double by Jerry Remy. So Red Sox can take the lead here with a base hit as Remy has good speed. Brohammer grounded out his first time up, and he'll get a good pitch date here. Let's see what he can do with it here. Oh, it's going to be a range check on Wolfong. He's a 3. So 1-4 will give the Red Sox the lead. Now, he's going to get in front of it. He's pretty sure-handed there. And he'll make the play over to Carew. And that'll do it for the Red Sox. But they do get the tying run as Jerry Remy gets an RBI double. So it's 1-1 after 3. So we head to the top of the 4th. Be Cubbage, Cusick, and Weiniger. Cubbage grounded out his first time up. And that'll be a ground ball to Remy. He'll handle it and throw over to Yastrzemski for out number 1. So Cusick up now. Grounded out his first time up. And it'll be a ground ball to Remy. Handles it. Charges it over to Yastrzemski. So 2 quick outs in the Minnesota 4th. Weiniger grounded out his first time up. And he'll get a good one to hit here. See what he can do with it. And he's going to hit this one between Evans and Lynn. He'll go all the way to the wall. And he'll end up at second with a double as Evans throws it in. So a 2-out double for Weiniger. So Norwood popped up his first time up. And this could put the Twins ahead here. And it will, as he's going to hit a double to left center field. Into the alley. And that'll score Weiniger. So 2-1, Minnesota regains the lead. So Rob Wolfong singled his first time up. So Norwood with an RBI double. And he gets him swinging. But the Twins get a run and take a 2-1 lead headed into the bottom of the 4th. So Rice will lead it off for the Red Sox here in the 4th. Rice could tie it up with 1 swing of the bat. And it's going to be off the 4 column, so he won't get a chance to do that. But he will get a single. As he hits this one foul and out of play. Almost just a little bit to the left of the pole. So the next pitch, he'll line a single to right as Powell will throw it back in. So a good start for the Red Sox here in the 4th. Tying run aboard for Captain Kyle Yastrzemski, who popped out his first time up. Off the 5 column. And Yastrzemski is going to tag one here. This one is going to go deep to the triangle and out of here. As Yastrzemski hits his 10th home run of the season to give the Red Sox a 3-2 lead. 2-run homer for Yaz. As the fireworks are going off, as the fireworks will be going off at midnight here at New Year's. Here, I don't know if anybody's going to be doing fireworks here outside. It's way too cold for that probably. But Yaz puts the Red Sox back on top for the first time today, 3-2. As the captain goes yard for his 10th home run of the season. So can they go back-to-back? If they get on that 2 column or on the possibly on the 5 column so 2 or the 5 column. Let's see what happens. No, that won't do it. So Lynn's going to pop up to Smalley at short. Handles it for out number 1. So Evans up now. Flew out his first time up. And he'll line a base hit to right, just past Carew. So Evans now has an 11-game hitting streak. So that brings up Gary Hancock, who reached on an error his first time up with that really flat mustache there. So it's going to be off the 3 column. And that'll be a ground ball to Cubbage over to second for 1. That's all they'll get. So Hancock on the fielder's choice. Montgomery struck out his first time up. 1 of 2 Ks for Roger Erickson. And it's going to be off of the 5 column. Oh, and he's going to hit one to the left. And Norwood snow cones it for the catch. That almost fell in there, but he's able to hold on to it. So that'll do it for the Red Sox in the 4th, but they pull ahead in a 2-run homer by Yastrzemski. So if you guys like the Red Sox and you like Yastrzemski, we're doing a career replay of Captain Carl Yastrzemski on our channel using Inside Pitch Baseball. We're replaying currently his 1961 season, so check that out. So Hoskin Powell up now, top of the order. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. He'll lead it off for the Twins here in the top of the 5th. And he'll get a second hit of the day. He lines a single to right. So leadoff runner on for the Twins. Tying run. So Roy Smalley up now. He's 1 for 2. Powell takes his lead. Wright's not paying attention to him, so it looks like he's going to go. And we're going to hold on to the ball, as we don't want Monty throwing it anywhere. 12% chance, I think, of the error there. We definitely don't want that. So Powell gets himself a stolen base, so the corners are playing in for Smalley. So Smalley's 1 for 2 with a single. And he's going to line out to Yastrzemski. Makes the bag catch right on the line. So it says Carl had to catch it or get killed. So he did the former, much to his family's relief. They really need to update this play-by-play, especially after watching after playing Diamond Mine Baseball. Such good play-by-play in that game, and this is good. It's just kind of dated, in my opinion. Some of the terms and everything is a little dated. All right. So Carew up now, 1 for 2. So Carew with an chance to tie the game with a single. And he won't get the job done as he grounds out to Yastrzemski. Races to the bag and just beats Carew as Powell moves over to 3rd. So Dan Ford up now. He's 1 for 2, single back in the 1st. And he's going to get a good one on the hit. This could tie the game. And it will. It's going to be a base hit to right and to left. Powell trot home. So Ford with an RBI single ties the game. So Mike Cubbage, he's grounded out twice. Yastrzemski holding Ford on. And he'll get a base hit, so Minnesota now has 10 hits, and we're only in the 5th. So Wright surrounding a lot of base runners, a lot of base hits so far. So Cusack up now, 0 for 2, grounded out twice, and it's gonna be a range check on Remy. So anything but a 1-2. He gets in front of it. Let's see if he can turn 2 here. Nope. Only played the 1st. So runners will move up. Actually, that'll do it to end the inning. As there were 2 outs. I was not paying attention to that. I was watching Miss Maggs and Mr. Brody over there. So, all right, so the Twins gone in the 5th. So halfway through, 3-3. It'll be Duffy leading it off. Duffy hitting to a fielder's choice his first time up. And he'll get a good pitch to hit here. And Duffy will line a single in the center, seeing eye single. So that'll bring up Jerry Remy. He's 1 for 2 with a double. and an RBI. I think we're going to go with a little... Duffy's got fairly decent speed. I think we're going to do a little hit and run here. See if we can get a little... Let's say something going here with nobody out. Yeah, we're going to try a little... No, we don't want to sacrifice a hit and run. Let's try that. Got 22% chance to miss the pitch. Ew, I don't like that. That's a little high. Yeah, we'll have him hit away. Just have Remy hit away. And that's going to pay off as he gets a good pitch to hit here. And drops out of the strike zone now. So Remy lays off of it. So runners on first and second with nobody out. And what kind of a bunting ability is Broheimer? I don't think it's good. He's a B bunter. That's not bad. I think we might do that. I think we might have Broheimer bunt. We'll go a little unconventional, as the Red Sox were not known for bunting that much often. But Broheimer is in the 2-hole, so that's a bunting at batter in my book. Should be able to bunt. All right, he's gonna bunt. He's only a 234 hitter on paper, so we're gonna have him bunt. Give Rice a chance with two runners and scoring 81%. Yeah, we'll go for it. He pops it up, caught by Carew. Yeah, so he's not able to get the bunt down. So one gone there. It's better than hitting into a double play, I guess. So Jim Rice up now with runners on first and second and one down. He's 1 for 2 with a single. And it's going to be off a 3 column. And that's going to be a base hit. So Rice lines one past Smalley. Ooh, 80% chance. I think we're going to go for it here. Normally we don't go for it when they'll probably cut it off anyway. Yeah, we're going to send Duffy home. Yeah, they cut it off. Good. So Duffy comes home on the RBI single by Rice. So the Red Sox pull back ahead 4-3 now. So the captain, Kai Yastrzemski, hit a 2-run homer his last time up, 1 for 2. Erickson's going to have to be careful with him. Oh, and he's going to ground out to first. Cruz takes it to the bag himself. So at least that'll move the runners up. But now with 2 outs. So Freddie Lynn with a chance to give the Red Sox a little breathing room here. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And with first base open, they're going to walk Lynn to get to Evans. Evans 1 for 2 on the day. So Evans with an opportunity to add to the Red Sox lead here. And, ooh, could be a nice walk would be nice. Or that base hit even better. It's going to be a base hit to left. So Remy will score. Oh, yeah, we're going to have Rice score 18. He was off on the pitch, though. See, 2 outs, add +2. Fielder's arm is poor. So 90% chance we're going for it. So they cut it off. Nice. So Evans makes him pay after walking Lynn with a 2-run single. So the Red Sox now up 6-3. See what Hancock can do. He's 0 for 2, reached on an error in the 3rd. And they're going to let Erickson pitch to Hancock as Gene Mauch visits the mound. So I think I was reading something about Gene Mauch. I think he had, I want to say 23, but definitely in the 20s. He managed, it might have been a bit higher, like 27 or 28, but he managed 28 years without going to a World Series. I think that's the longest active, the longest tenure for a manager not going to the World Series. A little trivia there. So, all right, so let's see what Hancock can do here. And, ooh, this could be a walk. This could be nice. Oh, he gets a hit, so off the pitcher's card. Excellent. So that will score Lynn from second. So the Red Sox add to their lead now at 7-3. So on the RBI single by Gary Hancock. So Montgomery up now. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And that's going to be it for Erickson. So Rorik Harrison's going to come in. He comes in relief. So let's see Rorik Harrison. Look at his stats. So his stats are, let's see. not much work for him. He's no record with a 7.36 ERA, which is right on with his ERA for the season. 4 innings pitched, 11 hits are out. Wow. So he's been awful. 7 walks and 3 strikeouts. So hopefully he'll continue to be awful here as he's facing an awful batter. And he will, as Monty laces a base hit, so Evans will come home. So he'll get an RBI single, and why not? We're going to send Hancock to third. We have a 80% chance. Let's do it. There comes Hancock, and they cut it off. So Hancock goes first to third. Another run in for the Red Sox as Evans scores. So even Monty has an RBI single. So you know you're doing good when your backup catcher, and his name is Bob Montgomery, gets a single and an RBI. So 8-3 as the Red Sox have put up a 5 spot here in the 5th, broken it wide open. See what Duffy can do. He singled his last time up. Red Sox have batted around. And Hancock's going to come in on the wild pitch. So yeah, so the Red Sox have batted around. And they add to their lead now, 9-3 on the wild pitch. That'll score Hancock. So Duffy with an RBI opportunity here. My goodness. That 4 column is awful. Let's see what he can do. Ah, he gets the 12. But he's still got a chance here. So range check on Carew. Oh, I was hoping that would stop on that single. Come on, error. Another error, maybe? Yes! As Carew commits his 2nd error of the day. So the Twins are imploding here. As Montgomery takes third, so a run is at the corners, and Jerry Remy, his 2nd at bat of the inning. He walked in his first at bat. 1 for 2 with a double. See if Remy can keep it going here. Oh, and he's going to possibly get something good here. And he'll draw a walk. So that'll load the bases. So the Red Sox inning continues. As the bases are loaded for Jack Brohammer, he popped up his first time up in this inning. 0 for 3 on the day. Ooh, he's got an opportunity here. A bunch of walks here. Nope. Ground ball back to the pitcher. And he's average range. So 1-3 will be 3. So 1-3 will be a base hit. Does commit a few errors there, so there's a possibility for Brohammer. Nope. Gets in front of it. And he'll make the play. Mercifully retire the side. So the Red Sox put up a 6 spot, though, as they bat around and take a commanding 9-3 lead after 5. So Wright with a big lead now. So I was going to pull him, but we'll see if we can get another inning out of him as he's nearing his pitch count of 103. So it's going to be off the 4 column. And it'll be a fly ball to center. Lynn makes the catch for out number 1. So that'll be Willie Norwood 1 for 2 with the double as an RBI. And he's going to hit one down the line into the corner. And this might be stretched to a triple. No, he's going to hold at second, down by 6. As Rice gets it back in. So it brings up Rob Wilfong. 1 for 2. Single back in the 3rd. And he'll pop it up to Yastrzemski at first. Circles under it. And makes the catch in fair territory. So 2 gone in the Minnesota 6th. So Minnesota's in 5th place in the AL West, 6 games behind. So Hoskin Powell, they still have a chance here. One more chance. So Hoskin Powell singled his last 2 times up. Also has an RBI, 2 for 3 on the day. And he'll get his 3rd hit. And they're going to play it safe. Down by 6. So runners at the corners with 2 down for Roy Smalley. As Montgomery goes out the top to right. Goes back behind the plate. Settles in. Here's the windup in the pitch. And he's going to hit this one into the right field corner. Norwood will easily come home. And Powell will stop at third, so 1 run in. 9-4 now for Rod Carew. Zimmer hoping that Wright can get one more batter. And that's going to be a ground ball to Remy, up over to Yastrzemski. And the Twins only score 1. So that should be it for Jim Wright. His day should be done now. As the Red Sox take a 9-4 lead into the bottom of the 6th. So Harrison on for another inning of relief. It was horrible his first inning. Let's see if he can continue that. Well, actually, pretty bad. His stats don't show it. He's only 1 hit and 1 walk, but definitely the Red Sox were able to add to their lead because of it. So Jim Rice up now. Rice has a couple singles on the day and an RBI. 2 for 3. I was hoping he would get something off of that 4 column there. But this isn't a bad column. He couldn't get a walk here. No. Instead, he's going to get a strikeout swinging. So Rice goes down swinging for the first time today. Harrison with his first K. So Kyle Yastrzemski up now. Hit a 2-run home run back in the 4th. Oh, and he'll get a good pitch to hit here. Maybe he can get another triple here. No. But he's just going to hit one over the head of Ford. And he'll stop at second with a double. So a double for Yastrzemski. So he's a double and a homer today. So Fred Lynn up now. He was intentionally walked back in the 5th, which led to a 2-run single by Evans. See what he can do here. And he'll ground this one back to Harrison. Throws over to first as Yastrzemski moves to third. So let's look at some scores here. Texas is embarrassing Baltimore 9-1. Oh, and Milwaukee's tied it up now 2-2. Stone battling Travers. Yankee continues to lead Kansas City 1-0. Detroit ahead of California 5-4. Toronto 1-0 over Oakland. Clancy and Broberg dueling, and Seattle leads Cleveland 3-2. So Dwight Evans up now. Had an RBI single, 2-run single in the 5th. 2 for 3 on the day. And this time he'll strike out looking though on the big slow curve. So that'll do it for the Red Sox in the 6th. So we're ahead to the 7th with the Red Sox comfortably ahead 9-4. And that is going to be it for Jim Wright. So let's see who we can bring in. We'll bring in somebody who needs some work here. Looks like most of the Red Sox relay. Oh, we can bring in Bob Stanley. Could actually bring out Ripley's way ahead, and we don't want to bring in Ripley because Ripley could allow 5 runs in a blink of an eye. So Bob Stanley, let's see if he can get back on track here. He's not having a very good year so far. As you can see, he's only 2-2. It's 15-2 in the actual season, so had an amazing year out of the bullpen with 15 big wins, 10 saves. So far he's got more saves than he did on the season, 13. But I'm sure a lot of those wins right there will be cut. I don't know. Let's see here. But yeah, his ERA is over 1.26 runs ahead of his ERA for the season. So see if we can lower that a bit today. Definitely allowing a lot more hits so far, more hits than innings pitched. And a lot of walks. Actually about where he should be on walks. Not too bad there. And strikeout numbers are about right. So actually, it's just the hits. So let's see what he can do. He'll face Ford, Cubbage, and Cusack in the Minnesota 7th. Oh, and right away, it looks like Ford's going to get a good one to hit. Serves a meatball up here. And Ford is going to have himself a double as he hits one to the wall. Lynn fires it to second, but not in time. So leadoff double for Ford. Brings up coverages 1 for 3. Stanley's doing what he does best this year. And that'll be a single, so Ford's gonna... Yeah, Ford's gonna hold at third, so runners at the corners with nobody out, so Monty goes out to talk to Stanley and said, hey, you got a 5-run lead. And good, off the 5 column this time. Cusack up, grounded out 3 times. This time he's going to fly out. Let's see if Rice can get to this one. Not automatic here. Oh, it's going to be a single, so Ford will come in to score. Ooh, we got a rare play here. Let's see what happens here. Soft line to the left, drops in for a base hit. Cusack slips, making the turns, fires it back in, and he's nailed. Run does come home, though, but they get the runner. Cusack, as he's tries to dive back to the bag after rounding first, falling down. But they do get a run, so Cusack will get an RBI there. But he gets thrown out after he fell down. So Weiniger up now with 1 out and a runner on third. And Stanley's going to hit him. So Stanley having his typical inning this year. Hit batsman, and kind of rare plays. So Willie Norwood, let's see. Stanley holds Weiniger at first. Oh, man. The Red Sox pen is busy as Stanley's going to let up another hit. And that'll score another run. So Norwood with an RBI single. Weiniger holds at second. So now it's 9-6 game. Still only 1 out. Try one more batter, see if we can get a double play here. And that'll be a ground ball to Remy. His only play is to first. So a base hit could make this a 1-run game. I think we're going to bring in Bergmeyer to face. Yeah, we're going to bring in Bergmeyer. Do the lefty on lefty thing. So Stanley is ineffective today as usual. So this inning does not help him. So let's bring in Bergmeyer. So Bergmeyer having a typical average season here. 1-1 record with a 4.96 ERA. A little bit high ERA, but not too bad. 39 innings pitched, 33 innings pitched, 41 hits allowed. Hits are a little high. Not too bad, though, comparable to what he did. Maybe a little higher. 9 walks and 20 strikeouts. Strikeout numbers are good. See if strikeout would be key here if he can get that. Home run total is a little high. So here we go. Oh, they're going to pinch hit, though. For Powell. At least Powell is out of the game as he was having a good day. 3 for 4. So he'll face Jose Morales. Morales hitting .368, so he's had a great season so far. 2 homers and 14 runs batted in. He's got a couple RBIs, a couple ducks on the pond here. Bergmeyer needs a big out here. And good. That's the best column, well, other than the 6th column, but hopefully he won't hit that 7. Nope, it's going to be a fly ball to left. Rice should make the play here, and he does. And the Red Sox are out of it. But Minnesota scratches out a couple more runs off Stanley. And now a 3-1 game. So 7th inning trivia question here. So what second baseman participated in more double plays than any other? What second baseman participated in more double plays than any other? So, question brought to you by Mr. Brody and Miss Mags. Let's see. So lock in your answers here. I don't know. Who am I going to guess on this one? Roberto Alomar, maybe? I don't know. Lily Fox. I don't know. What's my third guess here? I was going to say Billy Ripken. It's kind of a weird one there. Trying to think of teams that had good up the middle there. Could be somebody, the Cardinals, whoever was the second baseman for the Cardinals when Ozzie Smith played there. That could be something there, because if your shortstop is good, you're probably going to turn a lot of double plays. I just don't know who the second baseman was when Ozzie Smith was there. Or it could be not even in this time period. I don't know. I'll go with Roberto Alomar. Let's see. Bill Mazeroski. Interesting. So Bill Mazeroski is the trivia question. Well, that's probably over his career, not just the season. So still. So Bill Mazeroski of the Pirates. So Minnesota's going to make some defensive changes. Norwood will bat 8th and play right field. And Morales, who came in to pinch hit, will bat first and play left field. So it's definitely Twins. Morales is not a good defender out there. He's below average, and he has a horrible arm. So definitely not an upgrade there defensively. The Twins now only down by 3. So Harrison out there again for another inning. Let's see what Hancock can do. He had an RBI single his last time up. Ooh, that could be good for him. Oh, he finds the out. So he flies out to Norwood and Wright. So Gary Hancock is the first out of the 7th for the Red Sox. So Monty up now. Had an RBI single his last time up. Oh, and that's a... Oh, come on, Monty. Can you get your second hit of the day? Oh, Monty is going to hit one over the head of Ford, and Monty is going to run all the way to third and have himself a triple. So Bob Montgomery hits his second triple. I think it was his second triple of the season. And he'll be there at third. His teammates are cheering from the dugout as they see him laboring around second, going to third. Fisk is clapping the loudest there because he knows as a catcher it's hard. They don't get many triples. So Duffy with an RBI opportunity here. He's 1 for 3 on the day. And Duffy will get a single out the middle. Monty will chug home. Still breathing hard from his triple. So Monty scores the 10th Red Sox run as Duffy gets himself an RBI single. Harrison's still in there. So Remy up now. He's had a decent day. He's 1 for 2 with a double, but has walked twice. Also has an RBI. And he's going to get himself his second hit of the day. 75% chance to go to third. Who do we got coming up next? We have Brohammer coming up now. I think we're going to... why not? Let's go a little aggressive here. Here comes Duffy. They're going to cut it off again. That's what I was hoping for. So I'll put runners at the corners for Brohammer. He's 0 for 4 on the day. He's grounded out 3 times and also popped out. And finally, Harrison. That's going to be it for Harrison. We enjoyed having him in there as we scored some runs off of him. So Jeff Hawley comes in now. He's only pitched 2 innings in 2 games with no record and a 9 ERA. He was 1-1 on the actual season with 3.60 ERA. So let's see if Brohammer can knock in another run and add to the Red Sox lead. And he will not, most likely, as so off the 4 column. And it's going to be a ground ball to Wolf. Actually, he might. Yeah, so Duffy will score from third. So Broham gets an RBI ground out. As they retire him at first, Remy moves in the scoring position. So Jim Rice up now. He's 2 for 4 with an RBI. That's going to be a range check on Wolfong. So 1 And he was shaded towards Remy there, trying to possibly get a daylight play there. So that's why his range is decreased. So 1-6 will be a base hit for Rice. Nope, he's going to get in front of it. He should make the play here. And he does. Over to Carew. And that'll end the inning. Oh, what happened there? So I don't know what happened there. That looked like on the split thing there but I guess Wolfong, it must have been a star or something next to it. So it's going to be an opposite field hit, which will score another Red Sox run. I think it was Duffy comes home there. No, actually Duffy scored last time. So, Remy comes in. And Red Sox answer Minnesota's 2 runs with 3 runs of their own and now take a 12-6 lead. So Yastrzemski, 2 for 4 with a homer, also doubled. 2 runs batted in. And he's going to pop up. Smalley makes the catch. And that'll do it for the Red Sox, but they add 3. And it's 12-6 now. And we're going to take out Bergmeyer. So he got a 6-run lead, though, so he's only pitched 1 pitch. We'll let him pitch to Smalley. We'll see what he can do. So it's off the 3 column. Smalley's 2 for 4 on the day with a double. And he'll draw a walk. So it brings up Carew 1 for 4. And he'll go. So, yeah, he's getting wild. So that's going to be it for Bergmeyer. As Dan Ford is 3 for 4 up. We definitely don't want. I think we're going to bring in, let's see here. Definitely not Ripley. So what do we got? Drago. I was hoping not to pitch Drago. And I don't want to pitch Campbell. His usage is kind of high. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm going to let him break. We're going to 6-run lead. I want to let. What's the worst you can do? Hit a 3-run homer? Yes. Nope, it's a double. So the Red Sox bullpen is taxed here. All right. We get our matchup here, lefty on lefty. So 1 run comes in, 12-7 now. There we go. Here's the strikeout we wanted. So 1 down now. That's going to bring up, Kusiak. He's a poor hitter, so we're going to let him. He does have an RBI single, though. So, come on, another strikeout. Nice. There we go. So, back-to-back case for Bergmeyer. So, he's 1 out. A way of getting out of this. Butch Weiniger 1 for 3 with a double. Oh, that's not good. That's a base hit. All right, they only got 1 in there. Yeah, we got to take him out. Minnesota scored 2. Yeah, I'm going to try 1 more. So Norwood 3 for 4. Oh, no. And that's a walk to load the bases. All right. Get a lefty matchup here. All right. We get the matchup we want. So Bombo Rivera. Oh. What's Bombo done? 276. He represents the tying run now. We got to take him out. We can't let him face the tying run. The Red Sox defense, pitching staff is imploding here once again. Hopefully Drago can get this last out here. Ah, good. He strikes him out. Swing. All right, so Rivera strikes out with the bases loaded. Thankfully. Too close for comfort there. The Twins tack on 2, and it's 12-8 now. The Twins still in this game. So Fred Lynn up now 0 for 3. Not very good against the lefties, but we'll leave him in with a 4-run lead. And he'll fly out to Ford and center. So he hauls it in. 1 down. So that'll bring up Evans. Evans 2 for 4 with a couple RBIs, having a good day. And he'll fly out to center for out number 2 of the 8th. So Hancock 1 for 4. And he grounds out to Smalley, and that'll do it for the Red Sox. The Red Sox go in order in the 8th, and we'll head to the 9th. The Red Sox up by 4. So Drago in, trying to get the last 3 outs here. Got the last out of the 8th. And the bases loaded with a tying run up at the plate. So Morales flew out his first time up. Pinched hit back in the 7th. And now his play is left field. And he'll ground out to Brohammer. Is up with it over to Yastrzemski for out number 1 in the 9th. So Red Sox 2 outs away from a victory. So Roy Smalley 2 for 4. Doubled his first time up. Doubled. So trying to get through this inning real fast so we can get to our next video. And be on pace for our 500th video at midnight. So Rod Carew up now. Smalley reaches. And that's going to be a range check on Lynn. Should make the catch here for out number 2. And he does. So 2 outs in the Minnesota 9th. So the Twins are down to their last out. We don't want to check the scoreboard unless, let's see the finals here though. So Milwaukee ends up winning. Ah, crap. So Milwaukee wins 6-3, and the Yankees hold on to that 1-0 lead. So Red Sox need a win here to maintain their tied for first place status. So Dan Ford having an awesome day, 4 for 5 with 2 doubles. And this should do it. Oh, no, range check on Duffy, no. We desperately need Burleson back. Okay, good. Oh, this is not good. This is Hobson type error. Oh, Duffy's going to make the play, though, so he surprises us and makes the play, and that'll do it as the Red Sox hold on and beat Minnesota by a score of 12-8. So pretty ugly for both sides there, but Red Sox managed to get the win, so that's what's important here. So the Red Sox with the win improved to 54-34. So I'll quickly go over the box score here. Red Sox win 12-8. Twins 19 hits, so Red Sox 14 hits. So Jim Wright gets the win, 8-3, 6 hits, 13 hits allowed. So definitely not a good performance by Wright, but enough to get the victory. 4 runs, all of them earned. Only 2 strikeouts, no walks. Bob Stanley was awful out of the bullpen, 2/3 of an inning, 4 hits allowed, 2 runs, both of them earned. No walks, no strikeouts. ERA now 4.08. Bergmeyer gets a hold, even though he pitched awful too. 1 inning pitched, 2 hits allowed, 2 runs, both of them earned, 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. Drago, oh yeah, that's right, he came in the 8th, so he does get the save because he pitched 4 outs. So Drago gets his 4th save of the season. Lowers his ERA to 1.99 now, so Drago having a good year. 1 walk and 1 strikeout. Erickson with a loss, now 9-9, 4 2/3 innings pitched, 8 hits, 9 runs, 8 of them earned, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. Boy, the computer definitely leaves the starters in a little bit too long for my liking for the opposing team. Harrison 1 1/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs. Holly with a 1 2/3 inning of 1 hit ball. So for the Red Sox, 2 for 3, Jerry Remy, 2 runs, 1 RBI. Brohammer 0 for 5 with an RBI. Rice 3 for 5 with 2 runs and scored and 2 runs batted in. Yastrzemski 2 for 5 with a 2-run homer. Lynn 0 for 4 but with a run scored. So all the Red Sox except for Brohammer had a run scored. So he distributed it pretty well. Dwight Evans 2 for 5 with a run scored and 2 runs batted in. They did bat around in the 5th inning, scoring 6 runs. Gary Hancock, 1 for 5 with a run scored and an RBI. Bob Montgomery even chipped in. He had a triple. 2 for 5 with a run scored and an RBI. No, 2 for 4, I think I said. I don't know if I said 2 for 5. Frank Duffy, 2 for 4. 3 runs scored and an RBI. So Duffy with a fine day. And that is it. So thank you for joining. It's been Eric for Higher Ground Gaming, and we'll see you in the next Red Sox replay. We're going to play game video number 499, and they'll take on, I think, the Twins in another game. So take care and God bless. Happy New Year. Ready for another video, guys? Number 2.